Manicheanism. The term Manicheanism is adapted from the Manichean heresy of the 3rd century AD, which propounded a dualistic theology according to which Satan was represented as co eternal with God. Matter was evil, and God, by his nature, could not intervene in the world of evil matter. The implication that the two realms of spirit and matter were always and eternally separate and could never be linked implies an extreme form of binary structure, and it is this to which contemporary postcolonial usage refers. The concept was popularized by Abdul Jan Muhammad, who developed Fanon's identification of the Manichean nature of the implacable opposition of colonizer and colonized. In the field of postcolonial studies, Manicheanism is a term for the binary structure of imperial ideology. Jan Muhammad uses the uncompromisingly dualistic aspect of the concept to describe the process by which imperial discourse polarizes the society, culture, and very being of the colonizer and colonized into the Manichean categories of good and evil. The world at the boundaries of civilization is perceived as uncontrollable, chaotic, unattainable, and ultimately evil, while the civilized culture is the embodiment of good. The consequences of this for colonial discourse are that the colonizer's assumption of moral superiority means that he will not be inclined to expend any energy in understanding the worthless alterity of the colonized. Borrowing from Lacan, Jan Muhammad claims that colonialist literature can be divided into imaginary and symbolic modes. The writer of the imaginary text tends to fetishize a non dialectical, fixed opposition between the self and the native. Threatened by a metaphysical alterity that he has created, he quickly retreats to the homogeneity of his own group. Writers of symbolic texts tend to be more open to a modifying dialectic of self and other. And it is this preparedness to consider the possibility of syncretism that is the most important factor distinguishing it from the imaginary text. Ultimately, according to Jan Muhammad, it is the ability to bracket the values and bases of imperialist culture that determines the success of the symbolic text and its ability to subvert or avoid the economy of Manichean allegory.